Well, 2009, needless to say, has been a year of economic woe, from lost jobs and foreclosed homes to bankrupt businesses. And during this recession, restaurants have been among the hardest hit. Eating out, after all, is a luxury. And so restaurant owners are searching for any way they can to keep the bottom line from falling into the red. And there is at least one man they can call, as Barbara Pinto now reports.
Kevin Moll is part penny pincher, part sleuth, the kind of guy who can save a restaurant from going under. Consider this, the margin is so razor thin, to make $10 in profit, a restaurant needs to sell plate after plate, $100 worth of food. Not easy in this recession. Just ask the owners of La Estrelita, who are sinking fast.
We've lost about $30,000 a month in sales.
$30,000 a month?
We're down about at least that much.
John Montoya's parents opened the restaurant in the 1950s using old family recipes, a tradition now carried out by his children.
How much of your heart and soul is in this restaurant?
Everything.
It's been a dream forever.
Were there points at which during this time you thought, I wonder if we're going to make it?
Every day.
The Montoyas called in Kevin Moll to rescue their struggling restaurant. How does he do it? We went undercover, outfitting Moll with a hidden camera, this pen, to get a first-hand look at his Ginsu-sharp talent for finding savings in ways you might not imagine, in the dining room, the kitchen, the bar.
When you look at this, what do you see?
Waste. Oh, this is killing me.
2 for 1 margarita night nearly did him in.
Your margarita is $6. You are a prime candidate for a $12 margarita.
I am?
Absolutely. I would have said, do you want this, do you want this, do you want this, do you want this? And you would have said yes, 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 yes. It's a game.
The game now, getting cost-conscious consumers to part with their cash.
The guest profile today is different than it was a year and a half ago or even 2 years ago.
They'll have less money?
They have less money.
From his perspective, restaurants have to trim the fat.
Here we have 25 cents that I may or may not drink.
Somebody might say, what's a quarter?
What a quarter is to a restaurant operator is $2.50 in sales. A quarter is everything.
So why not skip the freebies like chips and salsa?
Nobody wants to feel like they've ever been shortchanged.
There are other ways for restaurants to make money that are invisible to the consumer. The subtle manipulation starts with the menu.
And so the way that your eyes go is 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Where the eye goes, the appetite and the dollars follow.
Because that's what you see first. Is that what you're most likely to order?
Yes, it is.
So it's
Pretty consistent.
Power of suggestion.
Absolutely.
Moll nitpicks the smallest details.
Is your plate hot? Is your avocado cold? I'm going to steal a little bite. It's ice cold. It's great.
We head to the kitchen.
You know, Barbara, I think there's an opportunity to save some money here. Here's a 4-ounce scoop.
Moll brings his own scoop.
Do you get that size portion, or do we give that size portion? Who knows, huh?
Bean counting with the refried beans. Then in the cooler, he finds a box of rotten limes.
This is $20 that basically in sales that we're throwing away. It's a shame.
Not even the garbage escapes scrutiny.
I might suggest to the Montoya family here that they get rid of one dumpster. They'll save $1,000 a year.
That's a lot of money.
Real fast.
Found money in the trash.
Just like that.
In a matter of minutes, Moll has managed to find at least $1,200 worth of savings for the Montoyas. At that 10-to-1 profit margin, that's $12,000 they didn't have to earn.
It's not going to be easy. It may be a little bit painful. And that's just part of the natural process.
I was struggling, it kind of hurts, but hopefully this will put us over the edge.
This pork's about 2 hours off. These ribs look really good.
Next stop, Big Hoss's Barbecue. Steve Orwatt, known around these parts as Big Hoss, opened this place 3 years ago, just as the economy bottomed out.
When the economy hit during the slowdown we really had at the end of August, restaurants were dropping like flies, and everyone was nervous.
Were you nervous?
Oh, absolutely.
He's hoping Moll can help him stay one step ahead.
How competitive is the climate for restaurants?
Oh, you kidding me? It's terrible. Oh, it's doggy dog. I mean, everybody is just is worried, is cutting.
You wouldn't think it would be easy to miss a guy like Big Hoss unless you're outside. From the street, his sign is barely visible.
He really needs to have that sign lit.
Detail that matters?
Small but big.
Our restaurant sleuth went to work.
I would look at even little things like the fryer temperature. The temperature should be set at 350 degrees because if it's set any higher than that, the life of your oil decreases.
And that costs you money.
That costs you money.
In fact, having one chain eliminate the olive oil in their pasta sauce saved them $15,000 a year. Customers had no idea. He's asked other restaurants to use bigger ice cubes that take up more space in the glass. Here at Haas's, he's focused on the drinks.
Free pouring is one of the most expensive ways to lose control of your liquor costs. Okay? Make this your new best friend.
But Haas sees a shot glass half full.
Haas, did you realize you were losing money at the bar?
We're not.
Who would have thought going out for a meal could be so complicated? To Moll and his clients, it's rocket science.
Pretty reliably, man can get to the moon repeatedly. But can you make that person in the corner order a cheesecake after their lunch today reliably? Probably not. Do you know what your sales are going to be tomorrow within $2? Probably not.
That's why with his menu of money-saving tips, Kevin Moll may be the busiest man in the restaurant business. I'm Barbara Pinto for Nightline in Denver.